running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And a nice 70-yard chunk on the opening snap of this game. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
33-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Purdy looking to throw. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Purdy to throw it. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And they're going to keep moving moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He's got it in the red zone. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
Working inside the red zone. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Get set. I need 2. Yellow.
3rd and long for him here. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. George Kittle, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
But 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
New set of downs for him from the 31. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. We've got the 49ers in front. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Allen looking to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And 10 yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Sends this to the end zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquise Siegel. Jukes away from one. And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Get set. I need tip, yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits him on the in route. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. That's McCaffrey working the sideline. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're going to face third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Get set, get set.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Six yards to the line, the offense is going to go for this. To the air again, Purdy. He's got it to his running back. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. 49ers with the lead here at Levi's Stadium. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. 21.
Play action now. Purdy. Got him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Third and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. Third and extra long is a great time to blitz, because either you get home like that, or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Allen on the play action. He rolls to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First and 10 from the 32.
Alert! Round 80!
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Back to the air, Allen. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. From the gun is Purdy. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Escapes the pocket. Now he's going deep across the field. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray Davis. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10. Here's Allen. Curtis Samuel's there for the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Buffalo.
Throwing now on first down. Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Bill.
First down throw for Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense to the line. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
At the 20-yard line.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Gain of 6. And a 49er first down.
First down throw by Purdy. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17. At the 18-yard line.
Get set, yellow.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. All set to go now from the 35.
35-yard line.
First down, Purdy to throw. Finds his man, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense to the line fast.
At the 45-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short, here's Purdy. And the Bills get to him, down he goes. Working quickly here.
An 8-yard loss. Brings up 4th down.
Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 39.
Back to throw now, Allen. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is 3rd.
But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Going all the way to the end zone here. And they pick him off again. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the 49ers make the most of the interception, returning this up to their own 25 before going down. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this.
A nightmare.
4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Going run again with McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Back to throw it. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Well, I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Fielded at the 11. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Trying to push deep downfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bills down by 7. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. This is hauled in by Samuel. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry up.
1st down.
Here he is to throw. Hold in by his back. Cook. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
38-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
Allen's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he will have the first down there for the 49ers. And that should do it, Brock. They can take down this win. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And even though they only reached that end zone once, that was enough to win it.
Typical body of a dumbass, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. Still modest, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the ouch of the ridicule. It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Allen off the play fake. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 36. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That is incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Half 85, half 80, round, go.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by...
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby. I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need her.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off for Macrisher. Isaac Gorindo to return. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Get set.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Now a give. It's McCaffrey headed right. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by the 4-time All-Pro Cameron Hayward. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's third down.
Looking in the air here. They try to trick play, but it's blown up. That's going to be a sack. Great work by the defense. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
His first throw is an interception. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. How quickly things can change, huh? From kickoff to now, already looking at an entirely different picture, Brock. They get the interception, and they're going to take over in perfect position to score our first points.
You know, we talk about scripting for offense all the time, but flip it around. That could not be a better script for this defense, not just to get a stop, but to take the ball away and now set your offense up for success. You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. That throw behind his intended target. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Window to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Window on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. A give left side to McCaffrey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. He's off to the races. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Warren quick on the draw. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on second down. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at third and very long. Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up fourth and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On fourth down, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. This is Austin. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Slot man's in motion right. On first down, Warren. He's still going at the 30. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? I'll put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash the defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. You go right over their head.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And the Steelers first down.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
319!
This is Warren headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 49ers.
They'll go again with Warren. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It wasn't the first time, Kate, you've called this guy's name, but definitely one of the hardest sacks he's going to have. A lot of range required to get that one done, but an impressive negative tackle for loss.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers are going to have it back, and it's marked at the 38.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 38.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Rodgers from the gun. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up.
At the 22-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. Rodgers is hit. The ball is loose. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Looking to throw. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. He hurdles past him. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A run from Warren here to start the third. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Rodgers will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Warren here from the gun. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are finally stopped on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. They're going to try and throw it here. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 14.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Calvin Austin on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down. He reaches the 35.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. You got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Warren once more. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. Well, we didn't see either side separate through 3. It's all tied at 10 to begin the 4th. First and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, Johnson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. A give. This is Johnson. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back to throw it. Taking a chance to the end zone. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Gorindo to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Into the hands of Kittle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And goes to the hurry up here. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. 49ers losing by 7. Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Johnson up the middle. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. On the ground again with Johnson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards the defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Ranging near a minute to play. 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Throwing now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Now 2nd and
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Austin makes the grab downfield. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. All right, one more snap to play here.
That's good for us. Steelers.
From the red zone on 1st. And this is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. So they decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown to knee it out. Either way, this one's over. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here. as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Jackson going to keep it. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down. 15 yards there.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Jackson. That's complete with Zay Flowers with it. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs, gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry from 8 yards out. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Here's second and 10. Throwing here, Purdy. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Here's Purdy. That is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 28. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That one caught by Tonjes. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
It's 4th down.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
4 yards. That's another 49er first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And a 49er first down.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 17 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays. They also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here now a 3rd down and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44.
Now it's Jackson. And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 44 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. On his loop for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score. Ravens 14, 49ers 7.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now he's loose at the 40. And finally taken down at the 34. Another big play here as they strike for 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now Purdy. They'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
It's second and 8.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line. Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
That's another 49er.
Purdy now to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's second and 18. Here's Jackson to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Second down and 4.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Back to throw, Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Jackson going to keep it. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Jackson going to keep it. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right at the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Well, that's how you convert on 3rd down with an explosive gain of 34.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ballgame. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Purdy sets up to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught out right by Jennings. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
Purdy on 4th down. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. Or the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Fresh off that pick six, here's Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 11.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And the 49er first down.
Pass caught by Pearsall.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's another 49er.
Here's Purdy.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Second and 10.
Here's Jackson. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
The interception was a good starting point, but still a huge hill to climb with his 3-score deficit and time fading. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 28 yards. And the Ravens up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Purdy looking to throw. Same target, same result. It's Kittle. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Purdy.
At the 47-yard line.
Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 36. Give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Purdy. It's complete to Robinson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Purdy from the gun. Throwing here to Kittle yet again. Caught. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Ravens are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final. There he goes, left side. Takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy,